and welcome. I'm Charlie Keenan. I am the funnel mechanic and I help businesses turn traffic into leads and customers through strategies that are designed specifically for their business. Now, I've been doing a couple of Facebook live sequences about traffic sources and how best to get leads from them. Now, it's not your usual sources of traffic like Facebook, Twitter and those ones. I'm looking at slightly different ones so that you can target them as another source for traffic who can then be turned into leads. And this series of Facebook Lives is about conferences. I think they're a great source for you as a business to go and use and drive traffic. But what happens is a lot of people think conferences are a waste of time, money and expense, what I call the What Me Club. Whereas others, like what I call the Platinum Club members, really cream it because they have avoided making 5 mistakes. Now, my first Facebook Live about this subject was on the first mistake, and that is businesses don't seem to set the goals correctly for that particular conference. Having set it, they then fall into what I think is the second most common mistake, and that is knowing whether their target audience attends that conference. And this is what this Facebook Live is all about. I want to give you an example of how I absolutely fell into this mistake. I'd been told a conference would suit me. I looked at the blurb, it looked at everything that I wanted to do, it looked like it would be the right place to go. So I trundled up, I hadn't booked myself in of course, up to the conference, parked, went in, sat down in the first session, and then suddenly I realised that the conference speakers didn't want to speak to me, that therefore when listening to them I knew that my audience wouldn't be here. It's just one of those things that you know is going to happen. So I'd gone all the way up there, had a lovely coffee, lovely lunch, but actually the conference was a waste of time and money and effort for me. And that's what happens to a lot of businesses. So what I do now is I try and make sure I know who is attending that conference so I can make a decision about whether that conference is going to suit me, my lead generation, and whether I can target the right audience in there to meet my goals. So I've got some ideas for you to help you work out whether that audience is going to be there. So there's 2 scenarios here. We've got, has the event been run before, and a new one. So let's look at where they've been run before. So where they've been run before, nowadays, because social media is so prevalent, you will find it on the internet. You will find mentions in Facebook groups, forums, on businesses' websites. So go and have a look in there. Find the hashtag that they used last year and see if you can find what people are saying there. Then look at the people that made the tweets or the comments or the posts and see if they are your target audience. Are the same exhibitors going? Go and have a look at their Facebook pages, their tweets from last year, and see if what buzz and what people commented back on them, their shares, etc. You will find quite a lot of information just from doing that. Look at who's buzzing about it now. And as can be the case, they can be dissing it because some people can be like that. But anyhow, look for those that are actually buzzing about it. So again, can they show you the type of delegates that are going this time? If it's a new event, see who's promoting it on social media. Now, they're going to get a reaction about the particular event. So if you can see who they're promoting it to, you're going to get a chance to see the audience that they want to come. Is that the right audience for you? Thirdly, have a look at Facebook groups. Sometimes, and I've seen it happen, I've went to events in America and a group was set up for all the attendees going. I could see who was going. I could check to see whether my target audience would be there as well. And then once you know that these are the right people there, you want to also look at the conference speakers and sponsors because they may be promoting it to their clients. If they're promoting it to their clients, can you have a look at and see whether those are the type of clients you want to speak to? And would you, therefore, have the right targeted audience going to the conference? So If that is the case, then I would say you have got a very good chance that your target audience is going to go there. So we've now got our goal. We now know that our target audience is there. So those are the first two mistakes that people make when they go to conferences. They just don't do that bit. Now, in the next video, I will go through mistake number 2, which is what I call the headless chicken act, and I will cover that in the next one. But if you've got any questions below, if you've got any questions on this subject, then please put the questions below and I will answer them for you. If you want to find out more about this subject, then go to my blog on the Funnel Mechanics website, where you can read more about how you can find out whether your target audience is going to the conference that you want to attend.